Coming up on The Local Traveler, we take a closer look at locally made foods with a multicultural influence. Lexington offers some international flair. Don't miss this episode of Worldly Bites. It's all coming up on The Local Traveler. When dining in the Bluegrass, you can expect to see a lot of delicious Southern comfort food fixins. But Lexington also offers international cuisine. From Mediterranean to Cajun to Mexican, there's a nice array of worldly bites. You can find African, Asian, and Indian, but today we focus on French and Italian, or, in the case of our first segment, several international influences all rolled into one. Our first stop on our look at Lexington's Worldly Bites is at a place that combines both French and Italian. Mohamed Diop was born in Senegal but has lived in both France and the United States for many years. He honed his cooking skills in France at École Française de Pizzaiolo, where he learned how to make a special style of pizza, which is cooked in a brick oven at about 700 degrees. He makes all of his own sauce and dough from scratch and hand cuts many ingredients in-house. In addition to being lighter than your typical American pie, his style of pizza also employs innovative ingredients. I'm here today and I'm talking with Mohamed Diop, and he is the owner of Eiffel Pizza. Thanks for having us out.
Oh, thank you.
We're excited to be here. I keep hearing wonderful things about this pizza, and I know you have a lot of kind of multicultural influences. Talk to me a little bit about your background.
My background, I was born in Senegal. I came here when I was 25 years old, in September 2000. I first lived in New York City. I was there for 3 years, then I moved from New York City to Louisville, from Louisville to Indiana, then Indiana to Lexington. And I stopped in Connecticut. In the meantime, I work in a Greek restaurant over there. Then I've been in Lexington for the last 9 years now.
You also learned how to make Italian pizza in France, right?
Yes. When I decided that this is what I wanted to do, I wanted to open a pizza restaurant. I went to my sister who lives in France. We talk about it a lot, and she's the one who kind of helped me find this great school in France that do basically the old style pizza, the Italian pizza that, you know, that is done by hand, that is done on a brick oven, basically bring back the real Italian pizza. So that's where I went and learned how to do it.
Well, and what's something that's kind of so great that you're doing in addition to having all these great multicultural influences? I mean, you've got the French and the Italian, and you worked at a Greek restaurant, and you've got all these things kind of melting together. You're also importing ingredients from Italy, but you're also using local products from Kentucky in this region. What a great partnership that is.
Yes, because when I went there, what I learned, the first thing is that, you know, you're learning the Italian way to make a pizza, the old Italian style. Then you move from there, you put the French gastronomy on there. So you learn both styles. When you come to United States, then you have to use what you know in United States to make it really work. So basically you got the Italian style, the French gastronomy. Now you got the American style in there too. So since I wanted to use fresh product, because the pizza I'm making asks for fresh product. You cannot use just any product. So since I'm doing that, I have to use local product. So I found these farmers, Bush Farm in Danville, and I get some of my product from there. So that's a great thing to be able to work with people in Kentucky and keep everything local.
Even your brisket maker, right, is local?
Yes, Matthew Benzel, he's the guy who makes them, and he's great, he's wonderful, yes. Everything is a challenge for us in this place. We never bored. We feel like when we get a pizza out and people love it, now it's our job to bring another one out.
Right.
And that's the way it is. When you learn French gastronomy, you learn that there's no limit. There's no limit to it. There's no, okay, we're just doing a pizza like everybody else, pepperoni, sausage. No. But gastronomy, French gastronomy, is you go out of the box. It's more about that. It's like you create things that people, first they might be like, what's that? Then when they try it, it's like, oh, okay, I love this. And that's how it is. You know, a lot of people like when we put an egg on the middle of the pizza. In the beginning, it's like, an egg? But now I got people order pepperoni with an egg on the middle because they love it once they try it. And that's the thing about food. Food is something that you gotta try it sometime before you understand really how it is. If it's mixed right, that's the most important thing. If the ingredient is mixed right, everything is mixed right, it's wonderful.
All right, so we are in the Pizzaiolo kitchen. This is like where all the magic happens.
Yes.
And we're going to be making the brisket pizza.
Yes.
Which is not only #1 here, but I understand that the guy who makes it was #1 at the Kentucky State Barbecue Festival.
Yes, Matthew Benzel, he's the one making the pizza. He's very good at it. The pizza is incredible. The brisket is incredible, so make the pizza incredible.
That's right, Benzel's Backyard Q, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm ready to see how this pizza works. Now tell me a few of the steps.
Well, first you got your dough right there. This dough been made 2 days ago. And because like I said, the flour I use and the recipe I use, you gotta let it sit for 2-3 days before you use it. I can grab my dough like I just grabbed it from here, but I can go grab my dough right now from the cooler and use it right now here, and it's gonna come out incredible. So basically with the recipe I'm doing, with this beautiful oven right behind you, we able to make some magic happen here.
Eiffel Pizza has been garnering great reviews and many happy customers. Mohammed's passion and enthusiasm to serve his visitors first-class pizza is evident. His specials like the shrimp pizza made with garlic, tomatoes, and arugula, or his mainstay brisket pizza made with barbecue sauce, smoked brisket, provolone, and caramelized onions, keep customers coming back for more. When we come back, we take an even closer look at Italian food on our Worldly Bites tour. It's all coming up after the break. We started our look at global food influences here in Lexington at Eiffel Pizza, where we talked with Mohamed Diop, a Senegal-born and French-trained pizza maker. Next, we take a deeper venture into Italian food with a chef who has both South American and Italian heritage. He also loves Italian street food and fresh ingredients. All of his pasta is made in-house, and he uses farmers market and local products whenever possible. You just might remember him from one of our very first shows. I am here and I'm back actually talking with Lesme Ramiro. You may remember him from it was literally one of our first shows. But so much has changed, and he is the chef and owner of Lexington Pasta, but also where we are at the Pasta Garage.
Correct. Well, welcome back. It's so good to see you.
It's great to see you too, and I'm excited to see we've both grown since we saw each other
That's
last.
Right. That's right. It's been almost 5 years now.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So we're excited to revisit and see and learn about all the new things you're doing.
Well, it's been great. This community has supported us way too much. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. We are here on Delaware Avenue, 962 Delaware Avenue, between Winchester Road and Henry Clay. It's kind of hard to find. Once you find us, you're gonna have a blast. We actually came up with a cool concept, a very unique concept called Pasta Garage, where people can come in, they pick your pasta, your sauce, and your toppings and eat it right on the spot. And at the same time, you can see the production facility in the back. There's a window where you guys can see us making the pasta daily.
That's great. Well, I know you were saying earlier when we were talking off camera that a lot of people would come and visit you at Lexington Pasta, and they would get your pasta to go, and they loved it, and they said, where can we go in Lexington that kind of has that fast but casual atmosphere, but has good quality, authentic pasta?
Feeling the
light bulb, right?
That's right. Feeling the need of the town that really needed that concept. So we actually listened to them, and slowly, after 5 years being in business, we decided to go ahead and open up our own cafe. Italian cafe. It's an Italian street food.
Yeah, that's great. So it's, you kind of come in and then you pick your noodle, right? You have lots of different noodle varieties, and you pick your sauce and you pick your topping. Is
That's
that kind of how
correct.
that goes?
Yes, either that or you can do the chef picks. Classic Italian meals like lasagna, for instance, cacio e pepe, pappardelle pasta with light Alfredo, butter, and Parmesan cheese. We have the mac and cheese, smoked Gouda, prosciutto in a Rossetti pasta. And then we have the ravioli baked. So you can choose from different kinds of, if you feel creative, then you go ahead and do the pasta bowl. You can build your own pasta bowl by choosing your pasta, your toppings, and your sauce, or the chef.
Well, there's so much creativity here. I mean, I love not only the noodles and just being able to create your own bowls, but when you walk in, the decor has a great feel too, and has this kind of creative, you've got these gears and things to kind of represent Pasta Garage.
Yes, so I'm glad you mentioned that because we actually partnered up with Nomi. It's an architectural design company here in Lexington, and they are actually here on Delaware Avenue. So they just moved here recently to this neighborhood, and we talked to them about we want to have an industrial look, a pasta garage. Why pasta garage? Because we started in one car garage in downtown location, North Line. That's where we started. We did business there for 5 years. And actually we're moving back there. In a couple months we're gonna remodel that and make that into a bodega market. Ready meals, sauces, wine, and so forth.
So smart.
Yes, but looking at this concept, as soon as you walk in, there's the garage door that you walk through, and we took the garage door down from the old location and we put it over here, just to remind us that we come from a garage. We started in a garage.
People are really responding to this. They love it. They're coming here. I see posts about it. I mean, everyone's talking about it. What do you think is resonating so much with consumers and customers?
Well, once again, as I told you before, we were at the farmers market for the first 5 years, and we're still there. We're still listening. We're listening to our customers, and to the demand. So this town really needed something this unique, something fresh. Nothing too expensive, affordable, and fast and casual. So we just listen to them and we put it together, and that's why it's very popular. I think because there is no secret to our recipes. The secret is making it fresh daily. We make our own breadsticks, we make our own pastas, we make our own sauce, and we combine those together right when you come in. So we cook everything to order, and that's our secret. So welcome, Amy. This is where the magic happens. We are in the production facility of Lexington Pasta. So right now we're doing pappardelle, and then from this process, once the pasta is cut, then we go into the bundling and making the nest. We portion control every single bundle. So we go in after the pasta is being cut. Right here, we go into the scale and we portion it to 4 ounces. And then from 4 ounces, 3.9, one more, and then we grab it and nest it into.
Okay, nice.
And that's how the restaurants will receive their order.
The Pasta Garage utilizes lots of specialty pastas like gluten-free fusilli, whole wheat fettuccine, squid ink linguine, and chipotle rotatini. You could also opt for their delicious potato dumplings, offered in a range of dishes like caprese stuffed gnocchi, plain gnocchi, or spinach and cheese stuffed gnocchi. Whatever you choose, it's sure to be fresh, authentic, and handmade.
I'm going to introduce you to Chef Jake. He's
Okay.
going to show you a little bit of what he does.
How we doing, Amy?
You're doing well. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We're going to have you guys sit at the chef's table, and I'm going to make a nice tricolor penne with local Vito's Italian sausage out of Bardstown, with some sauteed onions and our house-made tomato vodka sauce. And we're going to top it with a little fresh Parmigiano Reggiano.
One bite of this delicious pasta and you'll be transported to Italy without even needing your passport. And Lexington is full of these world cuisine opportunities where you can truly taste both local and global influences. There's no doubt that when you visit the Pasta Garage, you'll be treated to wonderful international and local cuisine, plus be greeted by a friendly and welcoming staff. Make sure and check out Lexington's Worldly Bites. Add Eiffel Pizza and the Pasta Garage to your local travelers list.